Hello! It is getting warmer in London, which means, if you were here in the summer when I started my channel, that you might hear a lot of children screaming in the background of my videos now, but that's okay. I love that they're playing, so just bear with me. We're city girls, you know? It's a part of the game. Today we're talking about why no one cares about celebrities anymore. Orange drink, if you know, you know. What's replaced it? Hint. Big creators, and why perhaps the golden age of celebrity, let's say the early 2000s, was never sustainable to begin with. If you're new here, I'm Carla. I like to make stuff, but I also like to talk about internet culture, trends, body image, and all of the issues that affect us as young adults, young women living in the modern age. If you're interested in any of that, please do subscribe, like this video if you do like the topic, and maybe send it to a friend. We're going to cover this topic in 3 parts. So the death of celebrity culture in its traditional sense, the rise of the creator economy, and 3, the new role of celebrities, or a lack thereof, in the future of our society. Let's get into it. We live in a fame-saturated age. Your 15 minutes of fame is less of a big deal nowadays, and it's more likely that you will experience your 15 minutes of fame sometime in your life, especially if you're posting anything on the internet. And this is because the concept of celebrity has been turned completely on its head with the rise of social media. And social media, slowly but surely, has truly democratized fame. And one of the ways it has democratized fame is by leading and contributing to the downfall of traditional Hollywood celebrities. This article from the website Dazed said that while social media is arguably the primary site of celebrity worship, it is also an arena where the demystification of celebrity occurs. So on one hand, social media is a place where fans for all different types of celebrities can come together to, worship, in a sense, that person, that band, that actor, whoever it is that they love. It's a place of community, maybe of conspiracy, of many other things. It's also a place where celebrities themselves can post their own more personal content, which, especially in the beginning, I think led for these Hollywood fan bases to grow even more. Look, they're just like us. They cooked their lunch today, or look, this is how they do their makeup. They're finally revealing their secrets, etc., etc. However, I think over time, social media, and particularly how celebrities present themselves on social media, has contributed to their demise. We see the real them, and in many cases, that means we see how out of touch some of them truly are. We see the wealth disparity in the fact that, during 2020, for example, celebrities were walking around their big mansions, yet claiming that we were all in this together and all experiencing the same thing. I think especially after 2020, people, everyday people like you and me, have become much more critical of celebrities. Seeing their lives up close, not under all the drama and the production of a reality TV show, led us to understand that they are in fact not like us at all. And when they are so acutely unaware of this, that really puts us off as consumers and as former fans. Let's also use J-Lo, for example. Everyone knows by now this meme of her saying, ham and cheese on a roll, an orange drink, if you know, you know. And people from the Bronx, where she is also from, were coming for her saying, you're not really from the Bronx, you don't know what you're talking about, you are completely out of touch, and no, we don't know what you know. People have criticized her for not giving back to the community. I don't know a lot about her lore or what she's done or not done for her former community, but it's clear that she is a celebrity who maybe at once was a source of pride for New Yorkers, and now not so much because of some of her out of touch moments. And in her case, she made, a whole documentary about her life right now as a major superstar who's been around and famous for ages. She really exposed herself in this documentary, and a lot of people were, making fun of it and if they were fans, maybe no longer liking her as much just because a lot of the clips from the documentary were quite cringe. So I think we've become a lot more critical, but people have been criticizing celebrity culture for ages. Richard Dyer wrote the book Stars in 1998, in which he argued that celebrities are products of capitalism and are embodiments of its ideology, using performative language so that their communities, their fans, trust them and adore them, while they in fact are just making money for themselves and for large corporations. And if you're watching this part of the video, comment the star emoji, because we're all stars here. So now, many celebrities, especially the ones that are maybe a little bit too active on social media, are the ones that struggle to actually maintain a level of relevance and influence and, I guess, a platform from which they can connect with the public and ultimately reach their career goals. This article from The Guardian explained this pretty well. Once the assumption would be that a celebrity would be so universally well known that they could unite us. Today, that assumption seems thoroughly naive. And this is because traditional celebrities are no longer the ones with the largest, most influential, most community-based platforms. And now it seems like pretty much anyone can build a following, build a platform, thanks to social media. Again, going back to this concept of democratizing fame, and what I really mean is democratizing influence, because that's what we really care about, if that's what can sustain someone's success as a celebrity or content creator, blah, blah, blah. This same article from The Guardian quoted Chris Rojek, who is a professor at City University of London, which is also where I went for my master's, who writes a lot about fame in the modern age. In the late 19th century, the people with the most fame were people like scientists or politicians. Soon it became, radio hosts, silent film writers, sportsmen. And then we reached the Hollywoodification of fame. So Chris Rojek describes this Hollywood system as a place where stars were created by moguls and public relations experts. But then he goes on to say that we've moved into a kind of DIY celebrity, which brings us to the rise of the creator economy. The creator economy, if you haven't heard that term before, which I'm sure you have, is exactly what it sounds like. It's individual content creators, maybe backed by a team, maybe not, who are able to make money based off of their influence or based off of their pure talent online on their own, or like I said, with a team. It's more common now than ever to have at least one form of social media, and if you post on social media, whether you like it or not, you are kind of a content creator, or at least you're contributing to the creator economy. And the ability for people to make money online with their own content in this way has led to more people than ever trying to become content creators. Back in the early 2010s, there were probably a few YouTubers that were really big and trying to make the jump into TV. Now, a lot of online content creators don't even think of TV or films as an option, and not just because it's an extremely difficult jump to make, but also because they can be just as successful, if not even more successful, simply leaving their content online. And that's because a lot of content creators don't necessarily fall trap to what traditional celebrities have faced in the past on social media, which is showing your life and quickly detracting a lot of your viewers because they idolized you and realized that you're not the idol that they thought you were, or because you are truly out of touch and very far gone, and people can see right through that. Instead, a lot of content creators are really normal people who might actually have something really interesting to say or something extremely beautiful to show, who aren't tainted by, PR experts of Hollywood that are trying to craft the perfect image of themselves. Now, I'm not saying being a content creator is something easy and that you can easily find success with it and build a community. That's obviously not the case. But the advantage of not being a part of this Hollywood system that the traditional celebrity is a part of means that you have more flexibility in how you present yourself to the world, and you live more authentically because you're not working with a large team, especially as a small creator. So in my opinion, content creators or influencers, whatever you want to call them, have a stronger opportunity to build a real relationship with their audience because their content is based on their true life as someone who isn't in Hollywood for example. And it's not usually based on glamour or a fictional film or a pop song. Usually this content is based on something that the average viewer can relate to, until they no longer can, and in that case, things get a bit more complicated. And something else about the rise of content creators and the power of the creator economy is that, like I've said twice, I think already, it democratizes fame, and in doing so, it gives off an allure of autonomy. People see that these creators have become their own bosses, have built big businesses, and generally just hold a lot of influence in our society. In essence, it offers both creative and financial freedom, at least in theory, and at least how things stand right now. And if you didn't already believe or feel that online content creators have more power than celebrities, or at least are on track to have more power than celebrities, this might convince you. A survey of 2,000 plus UK respondents revealed that the majority of consumers have purchased a product based on the recommendation of an everyday social media user, often with less than 1,000 followers and sharing posts with friends and family, while only 1 in 5 said the same about celebrity influencers. Basically comparing small content creators' influence to the influence of large celebrity influencers like, J-Lo, or somebody who started out strictly as a content creator like Alex Earl. I think she would definitely fall into celebrity influencer by this point. So now that the illusion of celebrity has died down for a lot of people, what is the new role of celebrities? Because in this creator economy, celebrities are no longer the only people with influence. And for this reason, a lot of celebrities have to, or have already tried to, pivot. Rihanna is an example of a celebrity who's made sure to stay relevant, first starting as a pop singer, and now a lot of people know her for Fenty, her fashion line, and for Savage by Fenty, her lingerie brand. And while a lot of people are like, Rihanna, you promised us an album years ago and we still don't have one, and now you have a baby, and now you have 3 different brands and a makeup brand, blah, blah, blah. People also don't really mind that much because they're happy with the other stuff that she's putting out, and she's managed to stay relevant with smart social media campaigns. She also doesn't post that much on social media, which as a major celebrity might be a smart idea. She could have, for example, gone the route that The Rock has gone, which is, still starring in major movies, but also sharing funny videos from his life, workout videos, recipe tips, etc. And there could be many reasons why Rihanna and other celebrities don't post much on social media. It could be for privacy. It could be to keep up a sort of mystique. But also, I think a big reason might be because they know that their daily lifestyles are no longer relatable to their audiences. And showing that daily lifestyle and that wealth disparity would probably not be the smartest idea. We all know that Beyonce, Rihanna, and other more mysterious celebrities on social media are living lives of extreme luxury. If we saw that every day, we wouldn't be too happy. That's why Taylor Swift obviously doesn't share selfies from her private jet. At least not anymore. Basically, celebrities' new role is to either join the influencers if they can in a way that seems authentic, and their other option is to stay mysterious, not post, and keep up relevancy in other ways, just by adding secrecy to their lives. And I think a lot of celebrities in the past have built loyal followings by pretending that they're just like us. And I don't think that works as easily now, so they have to go through these other routes, like becoming more secretive than ever, or being really selective about the parts of their lives that they do share. Goldman Sachs estimates that the creator economy could reach $480 billion by 2027, so it's in celebrities' best interest to get with the times. And we'll end with this sweet but definitely biased call to action from the Rolling Stone article. Let's elevate impact-driven creators, bolster independent cinema, and realize the full potential of an inclusive, sustainable, and prosperous creator economy. The future is not just in creation, but in the impact of that creation. And that future starts now. Ooh. Listen, I think the death of celebrity is a good thing. I don't think it makes sense to idolize anybody in your life, and especially not someone who, let's face it, has become completely out of touch with reality. And I think it's really amazing that the creator economy has led to so many different types of people from all over the world being able to build strong communities that can support them and others. It's obviously not perfect. I don't think that the creator economy or any social media platforms are perfectly inclusive places, but they're a lot less exclusive than traditional spheres of fame like Hollywood. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about this. If you trust big creators more or less than small creators, or if you still trust celebrities more, or if there are any big celebrities that you're no longer a fan of because they've shown their butts on social media. This was really fun to talk about. Another video essay will be coming your way this week. Please do comment, subscribe, like, all of that good stuff if you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!